Alright, so my dad just gave me a hand for like 20-30 minutes. This saw, like, the blade is loose, so I'm not gonna be able to use it again, so I'll have to just use like a circular saw, which will go slow. But good news is it happened now and not at the beginning of the season, because I don't have a lot of cutting left to do. But we got this sucker cut, I screwed it in, he cut it, and then before that we got the roof peak on the one facade back in here. So that looks really good. It's hard to show on camera the whole thing, but it looks really good. Just got a piece going up there to the top, and then at this end I'll probably brace over there, but that's not super necessary now. I mean, it was on there before the top piece was secured in, but I wouldn't have felt comfortable with people walking through without that going up, and I should probably brace it again there too. But that actually looks really good. Now maybe I'll have like something hanging over the edge so it gives the illusion of it going back and having like a roof, like put an overhang on the roof, like, or whatever that would look like. So yeah, so that's what we're up to now, guys. Alright guys, so I got this up. I decided not to cut the arc on these doors. I'm just gonna have them like this. I can't close the other one from the inside because they're so close. I will have them on bungees though, so they will close. But this is looking good. I think next up I'm gonna plaster in here and then finish mudding the cave. Actually, I'm gonna finish mudding first because if I don't have enough plaster, I want it to be in here, because if I have to get more on Thursday night, this will dry for Friday. If I do it Thursday night, if I am doing this on Thursday night, it won't be dry till like Tuesday. So I gotta get the mud done. Hold on. Let me check this stuff I did yesterday. Pretty sure it's dry. Yeah, it's dry now. I mean, it feels cold and a little bit moist, but it's dry. So, yeah, oh, earlier, first thing I did today was I put up emergency exit signs before I did anything else. Just on the 4 exits that are up now. So, yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna monster mud, hopefully get that finished. Fingers crossed it'll work out pretty good this time and I'll have enough of everything. So yeah, I'm gonna do that. Alright, so this didn't go as well as I had hoped. I wasn't able to cover exactly all the area that I wanted to. That on the roof I can just fill in with black plastic and then paint gray, and I got a little gap there that I gotta fill in too, but I'll just fill it in and paint it gray and then paint along here gray. But it looks good from the outside. I really like the look here, but I mean, I'm not gonna walk under the tarp because it's still like covered in paint and monster mud. But yeah, so I took a shower afterwards because I was covered in the stuff. So now I gotta plaster in here. Just gotta dive right into it. I don't have time to just screw around. Gotta actually get stuff done. So I'm gonna get stuff done, and so yeah, ready to rock, ready to plaster. Might be a little gray in spots, but I can go over it with white paint too. So, alright, I'm gonna get that done. Later. Alright, so here's the plaster. I didn't have enough to do this wall. I have a little bit left, but it wouldn't be enough to complete this wall. So what I think I'm gonna do is just paint this white, because it's not one of the 3 walls that people are gonna look at. Over here, I don't know if I showed this, but yesterday I spray painted this one orangey rust color on this pipe. I don't have enough to do this pipe, so I'll have to like hopefully get to Walmart or Home Depot, and then I'll just put them up here with the plumber's tape like I did in the pipe hallway. If you don't remember, I'll do it soon, so don't worry about it yet. But have those 2 running at the top and dripping down, so people will be looking over there, be looking here, and then be looking at this dome. So this wall doesn't really matter, and plus I'm gonna probably have the actor in this corner. Okay, so let me show the plaster first. That looks pretty good. I'm not gonna close the doors because I closed this one to see how it looked, and it smeared some of it off onto here, and this is all just gonna be white. So but everything looks pretty good. Okay, here's my dilemma. The ceiling crasher was originally gonna go in here, but then I redesigned it and I didn't even think about the ceiling crasher. Basically, for those of you that don't know, the basic idea is this guy, he has hinges down on his feet, so he gets pulled up by an actor with a rope and then falls down on top towards people and then is stopped by the chain link. So I can't do this in here. So I want to know what you guys would think of doing that in the garage. If I don't have time this year, I'm honestly not even going to worry about it because it's not a huge deal. I mean, it's a good scare and I would like to use it, but I'd rather just have it sitting off to the side rather than having to take the time to put it up. But like put it up here and have it fall down. Like maybe I'll extend this beam across to here and then put another one in too, and maybe another one here to hold it and put the chain link on that and then have it fall onto that. But then I would need to extend the roof up. Yeah, and then that would screw up the facade too, because then you would see a big roof going up there and or a ceiling crusher up there. So I don't really know what to do. I don't know. Shoot, yeah. I don't know that. I'll honestly I'm gonna work on all the other stuff, and if I don't have time to find a place to put it up, then I'm just gonna have it sitting off to the side just as another walk-by static prop. Alright guys, so I got this door finally cut down. I had to shave a few inches off the bottom, and it's all thick, like there's no empty space in there, so it took eons with the jigsaw to get through there. If you're wondering, that was originally for a cat door. The guy that gave it to me said, so not a big deal. That's not even where people are looking either. So it really gives a nice look to the shack. It really feels completed now, and I love like the crack in that piece. And I mean, this side was out in the rain, the other side is like not nearly as, you know, nasty. It looks nicer and newer, but I left it out in the rain for a couple weeks. It's not screwed in yet. I'm gonna put it off to the side, just store it back here for now. I may or may not hinge it. I might just actually physically screw it in place and just have the actor come out of here, or have an actor cove here too, because everyone would be expecting them to come out of the door of the main shack in this area. So yeah. Alright, that's it for now, guys. Alright, I got these two pipes up. Had to cut them with the jigsaw because of course that saw's not working. So there was a little bit of a gap, but better a gap than too far. So and I put it at that end because no one's even gonna notice it over here. Because I mean, if they were at this, here's my logic. They walk in looking at this side, looking dead on. But they're never positioned here looking dead on there, and it's only like half an inch gap. So I'll paint this one when I get more spray paint and do paint wash drips, especially coming from where the ties are, but pretty much everywhere coming down, but concentrated at where the plumber's tape is. So that's gonna look good when I get to that. And that should really help fill out this room. And then it's just really an actor room too, where I mean, it needs to have some open space so the whole group can fit in here and then jump back into this wall and get away from the saw guy there. So, still waiting on this plaster to dry so I can. Oh, that's not good. Just stepped on screws, but still waiting for this to dry so I can close it and paint the outside white. I'm just gonna paint it white and then do black drippy paint washes. And I'll just put exit only up top and then stand back on the two doors because they will come flying open at some point. But no one's gonna be waiting, standing there right by the exit like this. People might stand and watch, but they'd stand and watch, you know, 10 or 12 feet away. So that's fine. So yeah, I never showed the flyers I got yet. But I didn't have time to order them. I actually had a design ready to order them with the 4x6 color on both sides deal. I didn't have time to order it though. So I just made the standard 2 per piece of paper thing and printed out one, took it to Kinko's, had it copied onto orange paper, and then cut it in half. And so they look pretty good. It was only like $15 too, which was nice. But so I have 200 total flyers. It was 100 copies though. Cut in half makes 200 flyers, so that should be good. That's twice as many as I've had in past years, and I haven't ever passed out all of them. So I think I should be good flyer-wise this year. But I'll show those later once I go in. So yeah. Alright guys, so I'm working on roofing the second half of On Earth. Got all this covering here. Of course, this cave will be filled in and stuff. Got this light on for now, casting an eerie glow on the sink. And then I got the sewer roofed up pretty good. This is looking nice and dingy. It's sagging a little bit here, but it was hard to staple over there because right on the other side is the staircase room and that's already stapled, so it's just gonna have to be a little saggy. It's not gonna be a big deal. I mean, this room feels a little weird right now because it's not fully detailed yet, so but it should be good. So now I'm gonna work on I was gonna say paint washing, but roofing just the doll room, or this little 6-foot section here from there to there. Get that done, so then On Earth they'll pretty much be all roofed, and then after that the only thing left to roof will be the garage, or this last scene in Charlie's here, because that scene already has a roof. I'm not gonna worry about the pipe hallway. So yeah, I'm getting close to done with roofing at least, so that's good. Alright, so I got this roof piece up. It's in 2 pieces. It was only like 3 feet wide, so I had to use just cut it in half because this wasn't super wide either. But this one got cut a little short, so it's barely holding in there. And there's this gap here, but I don't even think that gap's a big deal because really what it's meant to do is contain the light and not let in light from other scenes, and I don't think it will. And I still have to block off this hole, but ooh, backside of Monster Mud, cool. So yeah, but it's looking pretty good in here, pretty nice and dark and dingy and stuff. So that's good. All right. Well, actually, I think I'm gonna head in and call it a night. Because I'm getting tired and I gotta do a few things for school too. So yeah, I think I'm gonna clean up and head in. So this will probably be the end of the vlog, guys. So see you tomorrow. Later.